The Blank Company, makers of that extra special Blankarine, food of supermen, presents... Up in the sky, look! It's a bird! It's a plane! It's Superman! Once again, we bring you the adventures of Superman, wonder of wonders, man of marvels, visitor to the Earth from the planet Krypton, which exploded into 1,000,000 stars and wiped out the race of which Superman is the last remaining example. Superman stands for fairness, and strength and endurance, too. So if you would be a junior Superman, a member of the constantly growing Supermen of America, remember the rules of our organization. First, help the weak and helpless. Second, train heart and hand and mind to patriotic service. Third, build up your own strength and endurance and vitality by insisting on those regular every morning platefuls of Blankarine. And now, Superman. Boys and girls, your attention, please. This week we bring you a new story of how Superman brought help to the United States Navy and met for the first time a ruthless foreign agent known as the Shark. It begins in the office of the managing editor of the New York Daily Flash, where Paris White, drawn and pale, sits at his desk in conference with reporter Clark Kent. You know Kent's secret, and so do I. But as he sits there respectfully listening to his chief, no hint escapes that the young, mild-mannered legman for the Daily Flash is in reality the strange visitor from another world. Spectacles hide the queer lights in his eyes. An ordinary blue serge suit conceals the smooth ripple and flow of muscular strength beyond anything man has ever known. The power of Superman is subdued as Kent listens to his chief unfold a startling tale.
Shut the door, Kent. Now then, get this quickly and get it straight. It's unusual and it may be dangerous. Not married, are you?
Married? Oh, no, Chief.
I didn't think so, but it's well to be sure. If you go down there to Newport News, I hope you come back.
What?
That is, I want you to come back on your feet, and not in a box.
Chief, what makes you think I...
You know Grayson, don't you?
Bob Grayson?
Probably one of our best men. Maybe the very best. Well, Grayson left for Newport News 5 days ago with orders to report by telephone every day at 8 o'clock. On Wednesday, that's day before yesterday, he called and said he'd have something sensational any minute.
You mean a sensational story?
Don't ask questions, just listen. Then there was a funny noise at the other end, and that's the last we've heard from Grayson.
My goodness, Chief.
So now you're going to Newport News to see what's happening and also to find Grayson.
Yes, sir. Can you tell me what's going on? I mean, what's supposed to be going on?
Well, listen. And remember, this is in the strictest confidence. I know because, well, never mind. Just believe me when I say that I do know. You've heard of the Y-boats?
Only vaguely.
Kent, the Y-boats are America's newest submarines. That is, they will be when they're built. One of them is built and almost ready to be launched.
Oh, where?
Newport News.
When?
That's what I don't know and can't find out. And now get this. The Shark has decided that the first Y-boat shall not be launched at all.
The Shark?
You remember the Benson affair? That was the Shark, Kent. So was the business of the Army's anti-aircraft gun. The Shark is a freelance, apparently with a tremendous organization, operating solely for his own good, profit.
I understand, sir. What's good for the Shark is bad for us.
Bad for all of us, Kent. For you and me and America. That Y-boat down there in Newport News is America's greatest contribution to naval development.
I understand.
Maybe you see now why the Shark is so interested. Obviously, Kent, he's being paid and paid well.
By whom?
I don't know. And the FBI doesn't either. We hope to find out. And meanwhile, we'd also like to find out what happened to Commander Richards.
Who's he? Another reporter?
Well, now, here's all I know. All anybody knows. Commander Richards is the designer of the Y-boats. The one man that knows its secrets from stem to stern. The man who has had charge of the actual building from the day the keel was laid and who will see it through to the launching. Spends all his time on the boat. Never goes off even to sleep. But he's off now. Now listen, Kent. Listen carefully. On Monday, Grayson called and said that Richards had been in the commander's quarters of the Y-boat. With him was the regular watchman. And Richards was chatting with him to pass the time.
It's getting late. There goes 6 bells.
Yes, sir. It is late.
You spend the night on the boat? The same as always?
Certainly. Can't afford to take chances now. Everybody on the boat?
Yes, sir. Everybody except the master electrician. And he is just now going up the ladder.
Have you made your rounds?
Yes, sir. Everything shipshape. What is the matter?
Be quiet.
Yes, sir. You hear something?
I said be quiet. You hear something?
But it couldn't be. There's no one now on the boat.
You sure of that, are you?
Yes, sir.
You set the alarms?
Yes, sir.
Wait. Look at the dials. That red light. Someone is in the whole battery room. Come on.
Commander, what you do?
I'm going to find out who that is, what he's doing, how he got on board, why he didn't get off with the working left.
Let me go ahead, Commander. I have my gun.
So have I. You say the master electrician's gone?
Yes, I saw him going up the ladder while you spoke.
Here. This is the door. Quiet.
You hear it? There's someone inside.
Ready when I give the word. I'll open the door and rush him. Get your gun. Ready?
All ready, Commander. Right behind you. Now.
Put your hands.
Good evening, Commander. The shark has been waiting.
What happened? Yes? Nobody has any idea. Sometime later, the watchman came into the battery room alone and called the guard. Not a trace of Richards. Murdered? You tell me, Kent. And I hope you will. Take the first plane to Newport News. Get right on the job, and don't tell anyone who you are. If they catch you, let me know. Otherwise, report as Grayson did every day at 8. Find Richards, Kent. Find Grayson, and find the shark.
Take a plane to Newport News? I don't think so. Not Superman. A plane takes 3 hours. It was 10 o'clock when I left. 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll be there in 5 minutes more. There's Chesapeake Bay. There's Cape Henry. And there's the Navy Yard. Going down now. Down into the sea like a fish. Down alongside the Y-boat. To hear what's going on inside that shell of steel. Down. Down. Down.
So far, my Fritz, all goes well. You're sure they don't suspect?
Not a one, my Count.
And don't call me Count. Someone might hear.
Shall I say shark?
Are you a fool? Call me nothing whatever. You say they don't suspect?
No, not they. They questioned me most closely. I explained what I know. I said I had followed the commander to the battery room.
Excellent, Fritz. And then?
What else? I woke up from having been hit on the head. And there I was.
They believed you?
Why not, Count? I mean, why shouldn't they believe me? It was true.
So it was, my Fritz. And you see now how wise I was to tap you with the bar. Otherwise,
I might have been spared the headache.
Never mind. In a good cause, Fritz. What was that?
What?
That scraping noise outside the hull.
Nothing. There's no one aboard but ourselves. The boat is deserted.
Except for us, the master electrician, and his helper.
Where's the commander?
He is, as well as he could be.
Nearby? And dead?
Oh, no, not nearby, and not dead. Not yet. But soon, my Fritz. Quite soon.
How so?
He is in a little cave, my friend, down the coast. In the only cliff of rocks you can find for 50 miles. And the only cave.
What happens then?
The tide, Fritz. Twice a day, the tide. And it fills the cave completely.
And the commander is there, in the cave?
I trust so, if my orders have been carried out. And they usually are. Yes, he is there, Fritz. It is now close to 11. At 11:15, the tide is high. And at 12, my Fritz.
Yes, what happens at 12?
Listen, that noise again. Outside the hull. Almost as if fingers of steel were scraping along the plates. Come on, no more talking. The wrench, Fritz. The pliers. Very little time to wait. Now.
Now then. over 50 miles under a cliff of rocks. And high tide in less than half an hour. High odds, Shark. But the other side has Superman.
Help! Help! Help!
Commander Richards!
Here!
Commander Richards! Where are you?
Here, behind the rock.
Quick! Roll this way. Those ropes.
They're strong. I can't.
I'll fix them. Wait. Now!
Good Lord. Who are you? Where did you come from?
Never mind that. Out of here before you're drowned.
What about you?
I can't be drowned. Never mind why. Catch my arm. When I say go, we'll make it. Now! Here we are, out on the beach, and just in time.
I don't know who you are. Never saw anyone quite like you in my life. But never mind that. You got me out of there. Thanks.
You never mind that. You're Commander Richards, United States Navy?
How did you...
No time for that. Tell me quick. When are they launching that submarine?
How did you know that?
Tell me.
What day is today?
Friday.
Friday?
Yes.
Good Lord. What time is it?
Close to noon, lacking 15 minutes or less. Hold up, man. What's the matter?
The submarine. They're launching it at noon today.
What? With the Shark and his friends still aboard?
They swore it would never be launched. I know that. They warned me they'd stop it at the last minute.
And they will. They're still there, setting their fuse. I heard them. Quick!
Here, put me down. What are you doing?
Back to Newport News, both of us.
You can't. We'd never make it. Even in a plane.
In a plane? No. But with Superman? Give me your arms, quick.
What are you doing? Put me down.
Commander Richards, we're off. Up in the air. Higher. Higher. Newport News by noon.
And there they go. Commander Richards under the arm of Superman, who shoots through space with the speed of light, flies back toward Newport News, where the Shark plans to blow up the Y-boat, America's newest submarine, at exactly noon. Will they arrive in time? Can they prevent the launching? Tune in tomorrow and follow the story. And meanwhile, remember, tomorrow, same time, same station.
Up in the sky, look!
It's a bird!
It's a plane! It's Superman!